Good morning, all of you. In today's lecture of 12th class, we are going to study about graphical methods for solving linear programming problems. Linear programming problems. As I have told you that in the first exercise we have to form problems of linear programming, and about that we have discussed yesterday. I hope you have solved exercise and you would have no problem in that. And if you have any problem, then you can ask through WhatsApp. Okay. And today we are going to discuss about the basics of exercise 14.2. Okay. In this, what you have to do, we have to solve those problems. Okay. Now if we discuss about the example of the dealer we studied in the basics of exercise 14.1, what we had to do there was to maximize z equal to, what was our z? Our z was 250x plus 75y. And our constraint means that was subject to constraints. Constraints means restrictions that we had to follow. To them we can also call overriding conditions. Overriding conditions. Okay. Now what were our constraints? One was 5x plus y should be less than or equal to 100. X plus y should be less than or equal to 60, and x and y should be greater than or equal to 0. Okay. Now these we will solve using graph. So first of all, what we are going to do, first we will take one of our equations. First y take equal to sign. Okay. Now for different values of x and y we are going to solve it. We can take 2 to 3 values so that we are able to plot our graph. So x and y. First of all, what we can do, keep the value of x as 0, and then y. What will be the value of y if x is 0? It will be 100. Similarly, if we put the value of y as 0, what will the value of x? X value will be 20. Okay. Now we will take our second equation, that was x plus y equal to 60. Okay. Means why we are using equal to sign here, but here were not equal to sign. We are using this because we are just here finding the values of x and y. Okay, we are not doing anything else. So again we will use the same. We will draw a table. First we will put the value of y as 0, then we will get the value of x as 60. Similarly, when we put x 0, we will get y as 60. Okay, 2 zeros are more than enough to draw our graph. Okay, now Now one more thing is remaining here. Now to check that the reason, first of all we can draw graph, then we'll talk about that. Our graph will be in this way. It will lie in first quadrant. Why? Because both our x and y are greater than 0, so they cannot be negative. So it is our x-axis, this is y-axis. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and this is 0.100. You can extend this line till here. Okay. Similarly, on x-axis 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Okay. Now we will draw both the lines. First about this. When x is 0, y is 100. So this point. And when y is 0, x is 20. So here. So here we will draw our first line. That will be okay. Using scale if you will draw, it will be fine. Okay. And another line is whenever y is 0, x is 0, y is 60, and whenever y is 0, x is 60. So we will go in this way. Okay. Now first if we will talk about this line we have drawn here, we don't know that whether this line is proving the graph for values on this side or this side. Okay, so what we have to do, that we have to do a origin test. Okay, origin test we will do on the actual equation we had. Okay, means in origin test what we have to do, put x and y equal to 0. If we will put x and y equal to 0, what we will get? 0, that is less than or equal to 100. Is it true? Yes, it is true. If it is true, then where is 0, 0? 0, 0 is here. So all the values that are on this side of this array will be followed. Okay. Similarly, we will do for second. Now origin and test for here. What you have to do? Put x and y equal to 0. So what you will get? 0 is less than or greater than, less than or equal to 60. Is it true? Yes, it is also true. Means this line also follows all the values that are on towards the origin of the graph. Okay. Now which area is common for both of the rays? That is this. Yes or no? This ray is also here. This is also here. We will not take behind it because our two constants are these also. We have to take care about these because they are important. Now, so we are getting a graph here. We are getting some region such as we can say this point is O, this point is A, this point is B, and then this point is C. Okay, now we know the coordinates of these 3 points. Okay, coordinates of O is 0, 0, of A is AR 0, 60, of B we have to find out, and of C are 20 0. Okay, and how we will find them? We will equate, or using any method we will find using the our equations. Our equations were what? 5x plus y equal to 100, and another was x plus y is equal to 60. Okay, if I subtract equation 2 from 1, what I get? Y cancel. This is elimination method. So I get 4x equal to 40. Okay, so x value will be 10. Okay, this method is used that at what point will the two lines intersect. Okay, now we have found the value of x. Using this we can find the value of y. Okay, so 10 plus y is equal to 60. I keep the value of x in second equation, so I get y as 50. Now I found the coordinates of b also, that is 10 50. Okay, now we have found the values of all the coordinates that are on the boundary of this region. Now what we have to do? We will take z. Z is what? 250x plus 75y. Is it the same? Yes. So one by one we will put all the values of coordinates and find the required. What is required here? Maximum profit. So at what point we will get the maximum value? So at O, z is 250 into 0 plus 75 into 0, that is 0. Okay, at A, z is equal to, what are coordinates of A? Coordinates of A are 250 into 0 plus 75 into 60. So this will be what? 0 plus 500. It is 4500. Okay. Now at B, z is 250 into 10 plus 75 into 50. It will be 2500 plus 5 3700. So what if we will add them? What we will get? 0 5 6250. Okay, and the last is at C. What are the coordinates of C? C is 20 into 250 plus 75 into 0, that is 5000 plus 0, 5000. So out of these, for which, where we get our maximum value? At B, that is this. And what were the coordinates of B? B coordinates were 10 50. Okay, that means x, what were x? X were chairs. So chairs or tables? Tables. So how many tables should he buy? He should buy 10 tables. And what was y? Y was chairs that he had buy. How many should he buy? 50. So that he will get maximum profit. And how will we write that? We will write, if the dealer buys 10 tables and 50 chairs, he will have the maximum profit of rupees 6250. In this way your question ends and you have solved your problem. Okay. So in this way you can solve your exercise 14.2. Also one more topic is left in this exercise, that is you will find in very less questions. Now look, in this question our region is closed from all sides. At some question we will get that the region is open, not closed from one side. About that we will discuss in our next video, and whatever will be the problems or difficult questions in exercise 14.2 we will solve them in next lecture. Okay, so your homework is to solve examples and exercise 14.2. Okay, thank you.